Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is April 22nd, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. Okay, so Tesla is basically going sideways. We are down $3.73. Closed at 1,505, and post-market we are even, Steven. Let's look at what this looks like on the chart. Only knowing a number does not tell us much. But here we see that Tesla is in a downward trend. It has been into this downward trend since April 5th. Even though Tesla had a great earnings call Wednesday at 5 o'clock, that made the stock go higher on Thursday, but then the stock came back down within this downward channel. Yeah, so we are still into a downtrend. So that's the first pattern. The second pattern is that we are into a congestion zone at the same time. So a congestion zone between 975 and 1023. So we have the two patterns that are active at the same time. What you need to check is you need to check 1023.11. And I would even say, if you want to be a little bit more sure, you will have to check 1035.08. 1023.11 is an important resistance. So I should put that in red. So this is the resistance right here. But as we start to notice on April 19th, April 20th, also today, Tesla is breaking 1023.11, but it's coming back down. So the real resistance has changed a little bit. It used to be 1023.11 pretty strongly here, but now it's more 1035.08. If you want to know when Tesla is going to go into a bull pattern, watch if the stock breaks 1035.08. If we break 975, this will mean that Tesla is still staying within this downward channel and most likely is going to go back down, maybe getting stopped by these two supports here or this one here. So maybe stopping at 935 or maybe going down to around 900. Let's go back to the daily chart to understand how this happened today. So the first candle of the day is right here. This is a candle with the body at the middle of the whole candle with some wick at the top and some wick at the bottom. So this means that the stock is undecided. Then second hour, the stock is not undecided anymore. The stock is moving up, but then was stopped very close to this 1035.08, broke 1023.11. Third hour came back down pretty much where we started. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh hour, then we are coming back down and we are just barely above $1,000. There was this nice move during the day, but it did not last. Let's go back to the daily chart. Let's look at our indicators. So stochastic at 17. Stochastic at 17 is extremely low, so there's not much strength in that stock. There's a real possibility that we could be going down further next week. MACD is broken over bearish, so MACD was telling us on April 8th that the stock would be going down. It's not super down, but very close to it. RSI is telling us that it's good, and the MI, which is a more longer-term indicator, is telling us that it's good. So we are having some mixed signals here in terms of the indicators. This should get resolved next week. If we take a look at the VIX briefly, so the VIX is indicating that the stock market is very volatile and that basically the stock market is dropping. So when the VIX is going up, the stock market is going down. Basically, this is how it works. So we have big green candles here. This is causing a lot of stocks to drop. If we look at Dow Jones, yes, exactly. So look at Dow Jones right here. Yesterday, we had a stochastic at 49, so not too strong. And today we have a stochastic at 2. So we broke 34,333, which was the support that was holding for, well, since March 18th. And now we just broke that support and we are back into this downward channel. So since we are in this downward channel, the stock should be doing something like this. And we don't know yet where this is going to stop. Pretty much the same thing for S&P 500. Big red day today. Nasdaq Composite, red day also, and broke 13,013, which was an important support. So we just went through that on our way to 12,568. And I cannot make this up. We stopped today. It might still go down on Monday, but we stopped today at 12,829, which is a support that we had already identified. And last but not least, NASDAQ 100 also dropping like a rock. Things are really not going well in the stock market, and I would not be surprised that Tesla would get impacted by these indices also next week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. You can click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening, a great weekend. We are going to talk on Sunday exclusively for my members, but if you are not a member, we are going to talk on Monday. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.